The guys who do the toughest work count on one heavy-duty truck more than any other, Ford Super Duty.
For the last year or so, we've been asking people to share their stories. True stories about their Super Duties and about themselves. We got some really good ones, and we want to share some of those with you tonight. The guests of honor are on their way in right now. We're having a barbecue. And you're invited. Where you guys been? Fantastic group of guys. I'm trying to meet them all. Tom Horton, I mean, you haul a series of, what kind of trailers are they?
Cargo trailers. Well, I've been averaging about 1,800 miles a week. The Super Duty gives me the ability to load some additional equipment on top, make approximately 27–30% more trailer length. Yes, some people use Class 8 semis to pull these trailers. Well, I couldn't do what I do with a semi. They're too tall. With the trailer sway engaged on a windy day, you watch your mirror, you don't see the trailer move at all independently of the truck.
How many miles you got on?
200,000.
Pretty good shape?
Perfect shape.
Tom Horton, he's in Fargo. If you're up there, look him up.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Lloyd Shaw. Lloyd Shaw.
When you're towing, almost all your weight is on the rear axle of the tow truck, like a teeter-totter. So the more weight you have on the front and the longer the wheelbase, the better it's going to stay planted. I've ordered this truck, the Super Cab with the long bed on it, the 14,700-pound rear axle package. Last year we had 22 inches of snow. While a lot of my friends with tow trucks had their trucks parked for 3 days, I was able to work every day, pulling people out of snow drifts. You know, the four-wheel drive system really kept me working. It's confidence, knowing that you've got the truck that can do the job.
What's the absolute worst month to be a tow truck driver in Chicago?
December or January.
Technically, those are 2 months, Lloyd.
Either one.
This is Matt, by the way. He's a superhero. Actually, he's a fireman.
We're here at Grandview Speedway. One of the things that we do, we provide fire protection for the track, for the racers. We chose Ford Super Duty because we need to be able to carry a lot of equipment and a lot of weight on this truck. It's 19,500 pounds. It's designed to do its daily job out on the road, which is to respond to fires, motor vehicle accidents, medical emergencies, and brush fires. We have a Class B foam system on this truck. It handles well, it's durable. We need a truck that's gonna last us upwards of 20 years.
When's the last time you saved somebody's life?
About a month ago, cut him out of a truck.
Saving lives, changing the world, that sort of thing.
Thank you, Mike.
This is Taylor, and this is his dad, Frank.
I'm in landscaping. My son's in the construction business.
Do you guys work together much?
Most of the time.
Who got who the last job?
I got the
last 2 or 3, maybe.
Been landscaping since I was 8 years old with my dad, so working alongside my son.
On the job, he always included me. Big or small, I was there.
So now he's on his own. It's rewarding to see him so dedicated to his work.
Your work ethic is based off, what he learned from his father and passed on to me, and I'll eventually pass it down too.
He doesn't cut corners.
I don't drive a truck that cuts corners neither. I drive a 2011 F-250. I tow 5 days a week with the trailer. It's my toolbox on wheels. When I get there, everything's in one place.
I've always had friends who've been asking me, do you know somebody who can do this for us? Now that my son can do it, he's the one that I refer everyone to.
If they haven't already done their landscaping, they need a tree planted. By the sake of my dad, inside and out, father and son, and they're two Super Duties. We get the job done.
Nice to meet you, fellas.
Pleasure meeting you.
Likewise, guys. See you in a bit. Let's eat. That's a grown-up steak.
No.
Based on what I've seen, Yusuf, I'd keep the bib on. Realize steak never had a chance. How was dinner?
Excellent.
So I figured we'd just sit around a fire, talk trucks. Studies have shown you guys all own a Super Duty.
For me, it was a no-brainer. Towing places unique demands on a chassis, and Ford has the highest rated rear axle. Having that extra 1,200-pound capacity makes a big difference in what you can carry.
The reason we chose Super Duty, it's really the only truck out there that'll do what we need it to do. Ford has been very good about working with the manufacturers, integrating all the systems that the fire service requires.
Very into technical kinds of aspects, and I've owned a lot of trucks. And the Ford 6.7 has good fuel economy, good power, good durability. I mean, I run 100,000 miles a year. Just a few tenths of a mile of a gallon can make several $1,000 difference in my take-home pay.
Mileage is big. Ford came with the 6.7 and made a cleaner burning truck. with more power, like everyone else is saying, but it had way better fuel economy.
He put 40,000 miles on his 6.7 in a year and a half. He saved a lot of money, and I haven't stopped hearing about it.
It was really great of you guys to be involved, to write in. It was fun to get to know you. But mostly, look, thank you for working the way you work and for getting your hands dirty.